hundreds of hours of training mind and body for the task ahead. Apollo 12, man's second landing on the moon. For on the moon, the United States astronaut is on his own. There is no one to get him out of trouble. He is his own man, no mere puppet of the scientific community. He is an individual with no strings attached. But it is in these endless simulations that the skills are learned, skills that may one day mean life or death on the moon. And while Pete Conrad trained with great dexterity, Dick Gordon and Al Bean also felt the intensive heat of training, including emergency slide wire egress at the Cape. Now, on November 14, 1969, three heroes struck out for the launch pad. Pete Conrad, Al Bean, Dick Gordon. Hundreds of hours of rehearsals and simulations had gone into making the countdown the precise operation it had become. Every second was critical. And there was no doubt that, barring some unforeseen disaster, the bird would leave the pad on the precise predicted second.
This is Apollo Saturn Launch Control. We've just passed the 49-minute mark in our countdown. We're now T-minus 48 minutes and 53 seconds and counting. The count is going well, but the weather appears to be deteriorating. However, we are still counting. 47 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. The Apollo 12 spacecraft and that Saturn V launch vehicle at Pad A all still going well at this time. Pete Conrad has completed his guidance and control checks in the spacecraft.
Engine roll program, and this baby is really going.
With a precision that exemplified the entire mission, the three adventurers of Apollo 12 lifted off.
Fuel cell lights and AC bus light. Fuel cell disconnect. AC bus overload 1 and 2. Main bus A and B out. Hello, Houston. Yankee Clipper with Intrepid in tow has arrived on time. I guess like everybody else that just arrived, or all three of us are plastered. Shame on you.
Now it was time for landing. On Earth, scientists waited with great anxiety for this landing of the first truly scientific mission to the moon.
Okay, cloud speed coming down at 30. Looks good out there, Dave. Looks good. 30.
On board the lunar module, there was an atmosphere of grim determination, plus oxygen and a few trace elements. Conrad was determined to land at the site called Pete's Parking Lot. In switching to an alternate landing site, Conrad showed an aptitude for real-time decision-making that exemplified the entire mission.
Looking good. 50 feet coming down. Watch for the dust. He's got it made. Contact light.
It was touchdown on the moon.
I did it. Set it down. Set it down and it didn't fall over. I can't believe it. It's a nice place to land. I sure couldn't see what was underneath us once I got into that dust.
With the lunar module down safely, Dick Gordon began his lonely vigil. 60 miles above the moon, 250,000 miles from home. An unsung hero, he whiled away the lonely hours while his buddies on the moon got the glory. And what would he get? A sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that comes with his spirit of self-sacrifice. a spirit that exemplified the entire mission. Thus did Dick Gordon become the first mole astronaut. But now it was time for the first EVA. Conrad descended to the moon.
Oh, you'll never believe it. That's what I see. We're surveyor, huh? Old surveyor, yes, sir. Hey, ask him? Hey, where are we? Don't think you're gonna steam around here quite as fast as you thought you were. Now you really gotta watch your step down here.
Now Conrad collected a contingency sample and began the first of a series of scientific descriptions that would astound the earthbound scientists. Bean left the LEM next and proceeded to set up the television camera.
Come on, little fella. Let me go over here further to the side.
Still is the same, Al. Why don't you try shifting the scene?
Okay, can you check and see if it reflects too much, and if it does, I'll have to go stick it in the shade, and then maybe shine past the lamp. Of course, that makes it not too good either, but maybe it's the best we can do. Man, oh man, did that thing's a boy.
Now the two intrepid astronauts headed for the ALSEP site to deploy the experiments.
Come on, Al, we wasted time.
Then they spotted something. One of the most fascinating discoveries of the mission.
Hey, there's another one of those mounds over there. Where? What do you suppose they are? I don't know. You said what they are. They're this sort of mound. Look like, don't take this the wrong way. It looks like a small volcano.
They assembled the ALSEP. While Conrad set up the lunar atmosphere experiment called SIDE, Bean began stamping down the lunar soil to make a firm foundation for the seismometer. Later, Conrad and Bean went out again. It was during this second traverse that they continued to astound the scientists with their pithy descriptions and superb terminology.
Oh, boy. Hey, Al, look, come on over here. I'm coming. Al, look at the bottom of that crater. Well, there's some big fragments out here. It looks to me like stuff is melted in the bottom of it. You know what I feel like, Al? You ever see those pictures of giraffes running in slow motion? That's exactly what I feel like.
Now they set about in earnestness that exemplified the entire mission, to collect meaningful samples of the lunar topography.
Holy Christmas, what's this? Listen, hand me this scoop. Let me get some of those glass beads and stuff there. This stuff is really funny. It's relatively fresh stuff here. Yeah, you better believe it. Oh boy, I want that rock. Man, if I got the grapefruit rock of all grapefruit rocks. Well, look, I think this is Halo Crater right here, all right? If If this is a 20 feet diameter, is it right on the rim of the surveyor crater? I can't believe we're at the right place. I'm not sure we're at the right place here. Let me look at the top of this hill here. This is surveyor crater. Let me look at the chart. Yeah, I'm trying to find the right crater, Houston. Hey, Dewey, I think it's that area right over there. Sure. Come on, they always wasted time. I don't really think this is the right place. No, I'm going in about the right direction. No, that's not it either. Well, we stop here and look at the chart a little bit. We're close. How's that grab you?
So they wrapped up their expedition and headed back to the land.
Did I get dirt all over myself? This is what is known as dirt. And we are filthy. What have you got all over your boots?
Now they re-entered the lunar module and prepared for liftoff.
Yeah, okay, let's quit screwing with it.
It was time for Dick Gordon in the command module to prepare for docking and stow his equipment. So once more, the intrepid crew arrived back at Earth for re-entry with an accuracy and precision that exemplified the entire mission.
Now, can you find Earth? Where's Earth? Where is Earth?
Forecast hasn't changed since this morning, Pete. Still calling for good weather. 1,800-foot scattered variable broken, 10 miles. The wind is out of the east at 15. We've got 3-foot waves on top of 5-foot swells.
So they returned, the crew of a mission that established a pace and style for future missions to follow. And this was a fitting conclusion, a conclusion that exemplified the entire mission.